You guys already know what time it is. It's time to get ghetto on the one time, man. It's your boy Funkadelic Jones. Welcome back to Ghetto Wealthy. Ooh, the only baddest podcast on the planet where we keep it real ghetto, we keep it real raw on this show. You feel me? So let's get down to business. First things first, I got to shout out to all our sponsors. You know what I mean? People that put us on their platform. So Anchor, you guys, that's our parent company. They put us on. I keep putting out the episodes, they keep cashing out the checks. So, you know what I mean? That's what we gotta do, you know what I mean? But we ain't doing it for the money, we're doing it for the passion. That's simple as that. Spotify, same way. Shout out to Spotify, for all my people that's on Spotify, make sure you guys check me out every week. You feel what I'm saying? Like, always hear my shenanigans, all my nonsense got going on. We on Apple Podcasts with all our iPhone users. Like myself, shout out to the iPhone gang out here. Gang, 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 gang. iPhone out here, you feel what I'm saying, though? And of course, we on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we on every market. I'm taking over every market. I'm like DJ Khaled out here, man, because we taking over. But nah, you know what I mean? But, I got an action-packed show for you guys today, man. And I'm just going to speak on it. I'm going to speak my grind. I'm going to speak my mind. We're going to get on the grind with it. A couple of things I want to address first before I really get down to business. This is something that's really been grinding my gears. And I need to talk to my fellas first before I get down to my topic. I'm still trying to understand. Now, I get it during COVID and stuff like that. Now I know now a lot of people nowadays don't really take COVID that serious. But I get during COVID when like the mask mandates was like super serious and super enforced and super strict. Like I get all that. I get that 100%. But what I'm tripping on now is I see these dudes nowadays and they just, so y'all just walk around with ski masks freely. Y'all look goofy as hell. I'm gonna just say that right now. Y'all look goofy as hell. Like y'all really walk around with ski masks on. It be 95 degrees outside. It be blazing hot. They still got their ski masks on their face. I'm like, my thing is, you about to hit a lick? You got to catch one of your ops slipping? Half of y'all don't even have ops. I'm just using what y'all. I'm saying what y'all say. But what you about to catch one of your ops slipping? About to go hit a lick, about to move. Like, what do you got going on to the point where you got to legit walk around in 95-degree weather with a ski mask on? Don't worry, I'll wait. You can definitely hit my inbox and let me know what's up. Now, with that being said and that out of the way, let's get down to business. I came up with this episode because I was driving around and I was thinking about it. While I be out, I do a lot of thinking. I come up with these topics, and they just come to my mind. They just click like that. And the number one rule, my mom never told me this, but I kind of adapted it as I went along the way. Invest in yourself. My mom never told me that. She never told me to invest in myself. I know we always, you always try to teach. You always try to teach the traditional methods. Understand one thing about me, I'm not traditional at all. When it comes to certain things, I'm not traditional. So the one thing I would say is certain traditional methods, I'm not traditional about. But the one thing I would say is I'd rather blaze my own trail and set my own blueprint than to follow a traditional format. Because you got to realize as time goes on, those traditional values, they're going to change or they don't exist anymore. Simple, right? But you got to invest in yourself. You hear a lot of people say, self-care, self-wealth, self-care, that's well, take care of yourself mentally and stuff like that. Personally, as a man, I don't know what mental is. When they be like, I need a mental day. I don't know what that is. But I'm going to cover that on another episode. I'm just going to throw that out there. I have no idea what a mental day is. As a guy, I don't know what that is. But invest in yourself. I promise you, it's going to take you places if you invest in yourself. Because if you always going on these traditional cores or or the traditional route, you're not gonna get far. You know. Now I get it. Now I get like relationships might be a little bit different, but when it's talking about just life in general, invest in yourself. Cause I tell you, like you can get up and go to work every day. You can get up every day, go to work, punch a clock, go home and go, work those 8, 9, 10, how many hours you work in a day, and then you go home. And you do that over and over and over and over. But sometimes you get up and you ask yourself, why am I even coming here? You ask yourself that every day, don't you? Just like, why am I coming here? Because most of us know. When a company is not investing in you, when they not looking to grow, when they not looking to continue to build you, it's time to move on. Now I'm not saying, like I said, I've had many jobs in my lifetime. You know what I mean? Especially in the security field. But I've had to move on because of the fact that companies wasn't investing in me as much as I was investing in them. I got my first job working at Ross back in 2013. And I'm talking about like, I seen the growth. You know what I'm saying? Like I first got the first job. Got there, I was nervous. First, like opening day, right? I'm working on the sales floor. It's fast paced. I'm just like, dang, like clothes all over the floor and stuff like that. And I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. But then I went from working on the sales floor, working to the stock room, being a cashier, and then got to security. And that's when the opportunities kind of stopped. You know what I'm saying? That's when it stopped. But here's where the disrespectful came into play. They tried to offer me an opportunity to move up after somebody else. So basically, I wasn't even the first pick. I was second choice. I was second option. That's kind of foul, don't you think? For a dude who been with the company for almost 3.5 years, and I'm talking about I watch managers come and go. I watch all these changes. Managers get fired. I watch all these things happen. And yet, I watch, security, LP, all these people get fired, come and go. And yet, I'm still here. I'm talking about like on a sinking ship. But yet, I'm still on this sinking ship. And they still all because of what? I refuse to kiss the district manager's ass. I refuse to kiss the higher ups ass. So that's why I guess they figured, nah, we don't want to mess with him. But retail is retail. Ain't really no growth in retail. Like retail, you're just a body. Most jobs are just a body. That's what I always had to tell myself. I always had to tell, everybody that. You know what I mean? I worked at Ross, TJ Maxx, and Burlington doing loss prevention. Even when I was at TJ Maxx, running out the door after shoplifters. I told my guy at the time, white dude, he was cocky, he was arrogant too. He worked at the most hoodest mall. He worked in one of the hoodest malls in our district, right? PG Plaza for all my DMV people. Ghetto as hell. I've caught a lot of shoplifters out there, John. But he ran out the door out of people. I'm just looking like, I said, fam, you just a body. All this stuff that these people stealing, TJ Maxx like $1 billion company. They gonna get their stuff back. Something go out there, something happen to you while you out there. They just gonna look at you like, well, he was a good worker, and they gonna replace you. Cause I remember when he told me the story that like he saw some dudes on the train that he tried to catch stealing, or he actually caught stealing. He caught them out, but they caught him outside on the train. They ain't do nothing to him, thank God. But it's just like, see what I'm saying? We are everyday people. Don't let this job fool you. We are everyday people, just like everybody else. Same thing with Burlington as well. I worked in one of the hood Jones. Shout out to Forestville Mall, all my DMV people. I done watched a dude steal like 14, 15 cokes right in front of me. You think I'm about to chase him? He's a crackhead too. You think I'm about to chase him? Nope. Because guess what? I don't get paid enough. Two, my life is not, because if, like, say this dude got something on him, you know he's a crackhead, but I grew up around crackheads and stuff like that. But say if something happened to me, trying to fight and get these coats back, you think they gonna care about my life for them coats? Nah, they're gonna be more focused on, damn, how much money did we lose with them coats, versus looking like, damn, is the LP okay? Nope, LP hurt. They like, well, we hope him a speedy recovery. But how much we lost for these coats though? That's life. That's why I say, man, invest in yourself. Always invest in yourself. I hear a lot of people always say, and again, like I said, me now, especially I'm about to be, I'm about to enter my 30s. I always hear a lot of people say, like, they want to be rich. They want to be rich. I'm going to tell you right now, working a 9 to 5 is not going to make you rich. It's not. It might put you in a good financial state, a financial situation, but it ain't going to make you rich. You got doctors and lawyers you got doctors and lawyers, you think because they make all that money, you think that they live in a nice house? Some of them live in townhomes. Some of them live in some of these raggedy houses that I see when I drive every day. But you say they're a lawyer, they making what? They making 6 figures. You making 6 figures living in a raggedy ass house. That's why I say invest in yourself. I understand we all got bills. The bills don't ever stop. That's life. It's always going to happen. But the thing I would tell you is this. You want to be rich? You want to be financially wealthy? Invest in yourself. Have a career outside of your career. Because 9 to 5 is not going to make you... Your skills is what make you rich. 9 to 5, like a lot of people said this. Jay-Z said it, Rick Ross said it, a lot of people said this. 9 to 5 just pays the bills. Your skills is what make you rich. You wonder why artists, they make so much money off of painting that you look like you can paint yourself? Because there's somebody out there that's willing to pay $10,000, $15,000 for it. I mean, I'm not an art connoisseur myself, but sometimes I be looking at these paintings online or social media and stuff. I just looking like, man, I could draw that myself. But it's somebody out here who's willing to pay $15,000, $20,000 for it. I do these podcasts. I may not be famous. I may not be super global right now, but at the end of the day, it's within due time. I done wrote a couple of books in my lifetime. They haven't wrote no serious novel, you know what I mean? But I'm working on that as well. But again, every day putting myself in a position to invest in myself. The one thing I can say is this is a stereotype that I don't live by, especially being black, being African American. I don't live by the free code. I don't live by the free code at all. I'm gonna tell y'all what the free code is. One thing about black people, we quick to be like, shit, if it's free, if it's free. Free is not always good. I'm gonna just let y'all know that right now. Free is not always good. It's not. Sometimes if you want great quality, you want beautiful, excellent quality, you gotta pay for it. You do. You gotta pay for it. Free is not always the route to go. Anytime I do these podcast episodes, when it comes to marketing myself, I get a little help. I gotta market myself. Like, everybody know the free way is just to post on social media and go about your business. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All right, cool. That's it. That's it. But there's websites out here who just like, you might got to be like, hey, promote this to 5,000 people for me. Hey, promote this to get me, like I said, promote this to 200 people. I don't know. Promote this in your group chat. Cool. It's other ways to get your name out here. Now, do you gotta pay for it? Of course. Because free is not always the way to go. But see, now again, if you're hands-on, Now, this is why I say, like, this is why they say, like, this is why I say skills make you rich. Because there are websites like Fiverr. You know what I mean? These are freelance people, but they use their skills to make money. Hey, give me 25 to edit your YouTube video. I'm just saying, give me 25 to edit your YouTube video. They sitting there, they taking time out their day, edit, crop, you know, do this, send it back to you. Hey, how does it look? You want to fix this? They getting paid. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if like all their orders are $50, and then their name keep ringing out. Like, yo, this person did a good job with my this. Now somebody else, oh, all right, cool, I'm gonna check it out. Hey, who designed your shirt for you? Hey, who designed your cover for you? Man, it was this dude right here. I bet I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna check her out. Your skills. When you're a barber, I'm not saying barbers are rich, but like cutting hair and doing hair is a skill. You know what I'm saying? Doing hair for a lady, that's a skill. Cutting hair is a skill. You feel me? But you know, you can do something else. Like you can have a regular day job. Then when somebody call you, hey, my man, you think you can hook me over the cut? Yeah, bro, I'll be home like around 6. Meet me at Miles. Boom. Like I said, you say you build clients. You might work Monday through Friday at your office, but then on the weekends you got clients. You cutting like what? 4 or 5, you cutting like 4, 5, 6 heads on a Saturday, then you turn around and cut 3, 4, like 5 heads on a Sunday, you know, because y'all might close early. Most barber shops close early on Sundays. But then you building a clientele. Then you might got some people that might reach out to you during the week. You normally don't cut hair during the week. You might don't do hair during the week. But yeah, here you go. Especially ladies when they do hair, because you know, ladies, they charge an arm and a leg for their hair. They on the weekend, they doing 2 heads, each hairstyle about $200. They done made $1,000. They done made 2 heads, $200, right? They done did 5 girls' head. They done made $1,000 right there. Your skills is what make you rich. But see, that's what they don't want to tell you. That's why they always say learn the skill. That's why I learned to be the jack of all trades. I may not be skilled on TikTok, but I stay in my lane on TikTok. My content, any content that I make is more catered to my class and my generation. It's not that I don't try to expand to the youth and understand that, but I know where my lane is. Because I'm 29, about to be 30. I can't relate to somebody that's 20. I can't relate to somebody that's 19. I can't relate to them. Now, if somebody that's 19 and 20 watches this podcast and be like, yo, this man is deep. I like that. Or he's speaking some real words. I respect that. Then, okay, cool. But me trying to try to level down to them, I can't do it. I can't do it because it's like I can't relate to a lot of what they say. But at the end of the day, I always invest in myself. Everything that I do. When I create a TikTok, I'm like, you know, I like this sound. It may not be the most popular sound, but I like this sound. I talk about topics that clearly gets on my nerves. If somebody like it, cool. People don't, it is what it is. Because I also live by the method of just do it. I live by that Nike method. Just do it. Just put it out. If people like it, cool. People don't, it is what it is. You know, I didn't did, even though it may not be an accomplishment to most people, but I've had Instagram reels that cracked like 13,000, 6,000 views. That's an accomplishment to me. I know somebody will do way more numbers. I've had TikToks that cracked 5,000 views. Like I said, people out here do 1 million views a video. Hey, that 6,000 I got, that's an accomplishment to me. I'll take it. Just hitting 1,000 views, 1,000 people watching is an accomplishment. I'll take it. But also I'm also invested in myself. You know, I never let nobody tell me what I can't do. Never. At all. I never tell myself I can't do something. And I'm gonna use this as an example. If you guys ever seen Love and Basketball, right? Y'all remember the scene when he was writing Monica a letter, right? He's writing her a letter saying I'm sorry, and he said I can't do this shit. And his father was like, he said, what I tell you about that? He said, can't never be in a man's vocabulary. That's facts. That's true. As a man, you can't never say I can't do something. But I also live by the codes like, it's not that I can't do nothing. There's nobody gonna tell me what to do. It may not blow up. It may not catch on to some people, but at the end of the day, if it works for me, I'm gonna do it. If certain people like it, I'm gonna do it. I may not get the youth, but I might get somebody's auntie and grandmother. I'll take it. I'd rather invest in that crowd than invest in this crowd. I'm investing in whoever investing in my content, that's what I do it for. You feel me? If my dedicated age group for anything that I do is over 25, meaning everybody over 25, like, yo, I really like Funk, man. I like what he says. I like he's always motivating and stuff. Then that's what I do it for. I invest my content into keeping them entertained, keeping them informed, keeping them happy. That's what I do it for. I'm not going to switch my lane up to try to cater to somebody who's 19 to 22 years old. Can't do it. It's not my thing. Can't relate to you, you know. But before I get up out of here, ladies and gents, as I digress, any step that you want to take, any goal that you want to make, any dream that you have, anything that you want to do, skill-wise, make it happen. Invest in it. The only person that's going to stop you from doing anything is you. So with that being said, it's your boy Funkadelic Jones signing out, y'all. It's been real. It's been fun. Salute. Be great, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.